जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। We were going through the disciplines of the bhakti practice, in which we saw many aspects, ending with the service that we have to offer to the world, to all beings. Through service, we will be purifying, we will be elevating, and our heart center opens up, and we feel spontaneous expression of love towards God without effortfully struggling to attain, trying to see the divine and serving others. The next discipline that we can follow is to feel ourselves not different from the rest of the existence. Feel yourself a part and parcel, inseparable part of the universe. Because whether as a body, the body belongs to nature. As a psychic being, mind belongs to the nature. Intellectual being, intellect belongs to nature. Only your possession, which belongs to you as self, Atman, is love. Love alone belongs to the self. All other belongs to nature. So nature is one existence. It is all pervading. It is there in the Jagra, Swapna, Shushupti, at the causal level also, at the Virat, Hiranyagarbha, Ishvara, the whole universe, entire, whatever dimensions are there, it pervades, including the time and space with which this universe has come into existence. See, whole thing is one homogeneous existence. You can't separate yourself from it. The more you separate yourself, the less divine you will be. The moment you separate, you feel everything is different from you. Strong Dvaita comes into picture, I and this. But the reality, the fact is not that. None of my existence, none of my layers of existence are separate from the rest. Body is a part and parcel. The whole universe is matter. Unbroken matter, one block of matter. Somewhere tamas is more, somewhere just like a hard stone and a soft stone. Variation is only in material structure. There is air, there is space, some places there is space. Matter, space is matter. Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Apa, Prithvi, all is matter. Senses, mind, whatever you see is matter. The sattva aspect of matter becomes intellect and senses that grasp. The rajas part becomes our karmendriyas and pranas, energy, and tamas becomes the bodily matter existence. This is gross, subtle and causal level of the same matter. Matter subtler, just like software and hardware. Software you may not be able to see or perceive through your senses, but its manifestation and creation can be seen. It is subtle and hardware is gross and subtle. Like that, mind is subtle, body is gross. Both are materials. So, existence as material it is one. As Chaitanya it is one. Where do you separate? The moment you separate, you see the world. Moment you dissolve, come to the reality, there is one existence, the God alone. God is manifesting in and through so many objects and so many lives, just like in dream. In dream, you see, one mind has become all this. A person you see is mind, a dog you see in him is mind, the space you see in dream is mind, everything, whatever you see, sukha, dukkha, everything is mind alone. One mind is appearing as many. Here one God is appearing as many. Just like when you wake up from dream, there is one mind alone. From sleep, from dream, when you wake up, there was no, when you experienced all the objects of dream, you have played, you have experienced sukha dukkha also in dream, fear, anxiety, everything you have experienced. But when you wake up, all was only mind. Nothing was there. Neither sukha was there, not one mind was appearing as sukha, dukkha, all objects. Like that one God is appearing. When you wake up from this dream, you will see that one existence alone is there. Variety was only a delusion created by your separation of this body and mind from the rest of the things. So constantly try to dissolve your existence in all that exists, all matter. Feel one yourself one with the all matter, material, all things. You are one with all things. You are one with all beings. With ant and elephant, you must feel your oneness. With air and water, you must feel your oneness. Just like Ganga. Ganga is Abhimana Devata of the water, the Ganga water. The Ganga river, whatever water flows, a conscious entity identifies with it and says, I am this. Just like a conscious entity is identifying with this bodily existence, says, I. That is Vinayakananda. Just like that. This is not me. I am identifying and saying this is myself. That's why when I sleep, I say I am able to separate. I am identifying. I am becoming one with it. Similarly, a conscious entity which identifies, which has an individuality called Ganga and identifies with that water is Ganga. Like that, you identify yourself with all things of this world, all beings of this world, constantly practicing this. I am one with everyone. I am one with all things that is existing in this universe. That oneness going on experiencing. Service is one thing. This is another thing. To service, I am keeping duality. In love, I am trying to give my all, sacrifice my all. Here, you are finding oneness with the non-dual existence, oneness with all that exists. So, finding this oneness, you are raising to the cosmic level of being yourself one with God. When you are one with the rest of the things, you are one with God, because the whole thing is God alone. What happens in waking from dream is, you identify. Not only the dream world dissolves to become mind, you identify with the mind. You become one with the mind. Similarly, you not only expand and become one with the universe, but identify with this. And identifying with the cosmic existence is identifying with God. As whole it is God, as part It is Jivas and Jagat. Jiva Jagat together, including my body and mind, is God. When I separate myself, just like in separate in dream, if I separate myself, my individual consciousness, and go to the transcendental level and look at the universe, it is God alone. If you separate yourself from this universe, this part, body, mind belongs to this universe. Put it and separate. This is what Arjuna gets, the Vishwarupa Darshana. Vishwarupa Darshana, his body, mind is, yes, separated and kept. To see Vishwarupa, he has to throw his body and mind into the universe and separate from the body, mind also. Then he will see he is identified by dissolving his personality, by becoming one with all that exists. He is becoming one with God. Understand? So as we go on practicing, whatever you see, where is the difference? Not love your neighbor as yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself is the common saying. Love your neighbor as thyself, yourself. Not as yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself. Not only love your neighbor as yourself, your Atman, self. Yourself is there, yourself is here. So, you are going to love your neighbor not as yourself, So, you are Atman. So, you are here, you are there also, you are there also, you are there also. Whenever you see yourself, you are seeing as if in a mirror. In everyone you are seeing as mirror. When is it possible? When you penetrate through the body and look at within. We are seeing only, because we are bodies, we are seeing only bodies. We are not seeing the Chaitanya at all. So, when you try to penetrate and see, you will see the inner light also, inner Chaitanya also. This practice leads to your spiritual awakening. Indirectly, you are calling for spiritual awakening. The more you want to become one with all that exists, you must, only spiritual existence alone can be one. Matter to become one, you have to dissolve your entire existence into the rest of the universe. Physical existence. Apart from God, everything you have to dissolve in the rest. You see one whole of matter. To see the Chaitanya, you have to merge your individual Chaitanya in the cosmic Chaitanya. So, trying to see yourself one with all, you are keeping the difference, all is there. You are there, trying to see the spiritual awakening is there. What is that common between me and you? What is pervading me and you? What is that oneness, that is one pervading all of us? I am able to identify myself with all things, is only Chaitanya. Now, in this, what common existence is? Space. Space pervades everything, and Chaitanya pervades the space also. Space is there in and through passing every object. It has not displaced space, it is occupied space. Just like a glass box, glass whole block. You put the light on one side, light is coming out. Light is passing through. This one you can see shining. Inside you can see the light passing. Like that space is passing through. When you put the same glass in water, It displaces water. Water doesn't pass through. Space passes through water also. Any object, every object space passes through. It pervades. Like that, God pervades, including the space. Space also is pervaded. Otherwise, it cannot exist. So, the simple thing to tell is, the more you try to experience yourself one with all things and all beings, you will be spiritually awakened. For spiritual awakening. Serving others, your heart is opening up. Serving others, your heart is opening up. If love starts flowing in torrents towards the divine, you are able to have a understanding of divine in everyone. In this process of you are trying to see yourself in all objects, and it is a mental state that you have to first create, understand, and be in that awareness, in one awareness or another awareness of the various stages I am telling. Suppose you are missing the presence of God, here you are seeing yourself one with all objects. Any one of the thing you can hold on, just like many weapons you are carrying in a war field. So you can use, if one fails, there is another weapon to use. So in cultivating bhakti, you must have something or other to cling to God, hold on to God. It is anusmarana. It is not sometime I do and go. It is not part-time work. It is not even full-time. It is life till the last breath. Every breath that you take and leave will be pervaded by it. So you must unbroken, unceasing prayer, unbroken remembrance of God. Everywhere you see unbroken, unceasing. So this is another discipline, and one more discipline that I want to tell is, we are all emotional beings. We are emotional beings. For everything we get associated with our emotions. See a person, there is like and dislike. See a food, there is like and dislike. Likes and dislikes are connected, not with intellect. If it is intellectual, we can settle down. It is connected with your heart, feelings. Everything is creating emotion, constant emotions in you. Where is the opportunity to love God? Now, these emotions are to be converted into devotion to God. Whatever you see, in whatever is going to create any kind of commotion, good or bad, emotions, likes or dislikes, anything, offer it immediately to the divine. Oh, I don't like that person. Lord, I am offering this to you. I like that person. I am offering this to you. That offering, the feelings that I get, I am offering to the divine. All likes and dislikes, when they go in one place of God, they get dissolved in each other and dissolves in God. Nothing remains. So all emotions, every emotion that you are passing through, from day in and day out, and some are instantly getting created. Suppose you are reading a book. It is creating an awareness. It may be a story. It may be some Purana. It may be, so see, when you read Ramayana, what is your opinion about Kaikeyi? When what is your understanding of Rama? Each of his, do you accept all his acts? You will immediately question. Why did Rama discard Sita? Why did he drive away Lakshman? So many questions. And then come to the Krishna's life. So many questions. Means you are just reading a thing is creating emotions in you. Seeing a thing, it is creating a. Then see a film or a serial in the TV. Your vision of the world starts changing. How deeply it changes, because audio visual. It goes from two major entrances and creates. You see, in our childhood days, even in schoolhood and college days, we used to see college days also. Any boy, any child standing somewhere, if you go near him, he will just smile, expect something, some good words, some chocolate, something. What's your name? You joyfully tell his name. We say bye and go. He says bye and leaves. And now, any child standing anywhere, just go and ask, what's your name? You will first see foot to head. Foot to head. There must be some purpose with which he is asking. This thought never came to the children of those days, even 2-3 decades before. This problem, because of constantly seeing TV and people cheating, poisoning children, something doing, carrying away, all this they see, then they will start doubting everyone. Wherever you see, you start doubting. Some experiences makes us doubt everyone. So, it is not real at all. It has nothing to do with my feelings. But it is artificially created feelings in me because of a story, because of an incident. We superimpose that on everyone. And then, what would happen? I am holding on to unreal. And I am in delusion. Where will it lead to me? These emotions also. I don't know what is real, what is unreal. I very often pray to God, don't bring here anybody to me who doesn't sincerely seek God. Take them away. So, those who are seekers of God, I have no time to spare. I am struggling from early morning till late night. I don't have time even to say hello to others. But in that, I manage. So casual inquirers, what do you say about existence of God? He is not concerned at all. Have you seen God? How will be God? They casually ask and label me and go away. Swami is like this. That's all. It is not going to benefit. A sadhaka comes and asks, I can give my life. I can give everything. Otherwise, it is my energy, time, everything is wasted for nothing. So I pray, don't bring people who do not, from depth somewhere, a little seeking of God is there. I can help them. If nothing is there, I can't help. Simply, time pass. It is time pass for them. It is time loss for me. So, that way you are going to protect yourself. Because the vision, you see one incident and you try to superimpose, this will not be there. Because God doesn't bring to you anybody who is a cheat, who is a harmful person. Even there won't be an opportunity in your life to doubt anybody who comes. Oh, he might do this, he might do that, he might be like that. There are some people who feel distrust every person unless he proves otherwise. Don't trust anybody unless he proves to be a genuine. Everyone doubt. There is exactly opposite. Trust everyone. If he cheats, bear it or offer it to divine. For the sake of some one person cheating, why you want to distrust all people? The Indian concept is when 100 out of 100 people, 99 people may escape. Law is such, must be such that even one person should not be hurt. 99% may escape using that law. Many will be misusing that law. Law must be made such that even one person is not hurt of injustice. Injustice should not affect even a single person. In that, 99 may escape. Having committed crime, 99 may escape. One person may get punishment. If it is 1%, one person getting punishment, having not done, should not be there. Western concept is exactly reverse. 99 may have to be punished. One also should not escape. That's why it is so strict in other countries and all. Here everybody is escaping. Just give 10 rupees, 5 rupees and get the work done and go. In other countries you can't play like this. So how much of difference it creates. See, these are all become, you start putting blame on everyone. So this emotional upsets, emotional things, what you do, as far as possible, clear your way by holding on to the divine. I am yours, protect me from this world. See that no time is wasted, no energy of mine is wasted. And whatever comes as ragadvesha, in spite of that, because of my past momentum, vasanas, something I like, something I don't like, someone I like, someone I don't like, offer that to the divine. The moment you offer it to the divine, it becomes a worship unto God. It becomes a worship. It becomes anything sacrificed, anything given to the divine becomes a offering to the divine. It becomes a devotional aspect. It takes a devotional form. Whatever happens in your life, go on offering and keep on walking. Don't look back. Don't carry anything with you. Oh, yesterday this happened, that. No time. Leave everything and just start walking. Otherwise, you won't be able to finish the journey by the time life ends. And another important thing you have to remember is, don't talk anything other than God. Especially in a monastery, while talking to others, don't talk about that person or other person to him. This is a must. Otherwise, you will be creating great chaos within yourself. You will be spoiling yourself and spoiling others also. It's an important instruction and a mandate for world also. In every family, the problems comes because of one person who carries the information and advises in a wrong way. That advising others, you have no duty. Anything happening, there are elders to take care, or there is people who are responsible. The responsibility is not put on your head. So at that time, except God, don't talk anything to anybody. If you talk, it must be divine. Otherwise, she was telling like this, he was telling like this so happened, that happened, she has this attitude, he has this attitude. They are fighting, these things happening. Why create more confusion? And you will be responsible for every karma that you are doing. You alone have to suffer in life. Nobody is going to share your karma. An important principle in this universe is nobody bears your karma. You tell do to something and he does according to you, and if whatever result comes, you do, it is your responsibility. So be extremely careful when you talk with others, especially inmates to inmates, other than God. Avoid talking. Other than spiritual life, work is there. We will gladly exchange things, decide. We will discuss what to do, what not to do, how to do. But carrying tales of one person to another person, in the world and in family, in a monastery, in an organization, anywhere, there will be some people always creating politics. You must be very careful about those people. Avoid them totally. So that makes you united. You try to unite people, to try to bring everyone into one fold. Stand on one platform, the God, and try to become one. Wherever you see a split, try to unite. Don't try to put fire there. So this is one thing we have to always remember. Don't entertain such people who do that also. Try to bring unity. Try to bring unity. Dissolve the differences. Dissolve the differences. When you try to see the divine in everyone, try to feel oneness with all others, all things, this will be dissolved. You are this nature. Nature dissolves. One of the worst thing the world has given, Maya has given, is mobile. The sadhakas should not use mobile if it is except for purpose of God. You see, I saw some devotees, they speak hours together, but only on spiritual matters. No, I read this book, this is given, this Thakur's life was like this, that. Hours they speak. I salute them. They are utilizing mobile for a good purpose. Far off, they are exchanging such beautiful. There are people who, because of this, talk to them, carry that news and give to these people, and create a havoc. So try to see the divine in everyone. Try to be one with all that and make one the whole universe. Try to, wherever you go, let it be your habit to unite. Wherever you see the split, unite. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.